Hello everybody to lesson 17 of CSS for attractive design. In this lesson we will know the position in CSS and how to control any HTML element and CSS. We have actually 5 elements or attributes that we could control the position with. We have the static, which is the default; relative, which is related to a specific element; absolute, which is drawing free, I call it like that; then fixed, which is you bought something in the same place and it stay there forever; then sticky, which means after we scroll do something. Let's go and see them clearly. First of all, we'll create here, for example, some content. I'll write here h1. I'll write inside it, this is the element. Okay, so this is the element. Great. Then here I'll write also another elements. For example, let's try with the first. Great, let's try with that and see its ID position. It's position. Then here we will call it, and I'll see position, and let's go here. So we'll write here position, and I'll start with the first, static. Static is the default. Okay, so when we say that element is static, and we have, for example, here let's say the top is 10 pixels. Great. So the positions that we will talk now about, we have position and the element that we have, then we have the position. Where is it? From the top, right, bottom, and left. Okay, so let's add some content here. I'll add, for example, h4. Great. And I'll write this is just content. Okay, could be that thing. Come here and paste it many times so that we could scroll and see the difference. Refresh the page, and here we are. So the first one, which is static. Static means it has a space between the top. For example, if I increase the static for 100, okay, so static means it will stay in the same place that you have gave it. Okay, so it's here, so it means that it's static, which is the normal thing. The second thing, which is the relative. Relative means it related to the related to the element before it. For example, here we have that element which is here, so we say this is related to that element, so bought it 100 far from the first element that he was near it. So here we have, for example, relative, so this element is related to that element which is the first. So, and we have button from the top 100, so it button from there 100 pixel. If we add, for example, from the left, for example, left, and see from the left we could we want to go, for example, 100 pixel too. Save it and refresh the page and see what we have. So this element is, we could read it like that. This element is position related to the first element, 100 from the top and 100 from the left. So it's like that. Okay, so this is the relative. Relative means related to a specific HTML element. Great, means to the nearest element. Okay, so this is the relative. The absolute, let's write here absolute, save it, refresh. So the absolute means it will be related to the browser, to the viewport. Okay, so it's not related to any element. It's not like the relative. The relative position, which is the previous one, okay, it's related to the first element, the element before it, but now it's related to the browser or to the viewport, which means it's 100 pixel from the top, 100 pixel from the left. Great. So absolute means you could draw it whenever you want. You could increase it and decrease it until you bought it whenever you want. Okay, so this is the position of absolute. The second is fixed. Fixed, before we move to fixed, see, refresh and see how is it. When we scroll, the element scroll with us. Imagine I need to the element to be sticked here. How could we do that? We could change it to fixed. Okay, so the fixed means that the element will stick in that place. Look, I'm now scrolling. Okay, so the element is sticked here. So when we scroll, the element is sticked position. Great. Then the last one, which is the it would be something called sticky. Sticky. Okay, so sticky means what? Sticky means when we scroll, it will stop in a specific place. Great. For example, if I moved that element that we have the position for to this place, great, and see that, refresh. Look, this is the element. I'm sorry, we should increase it. But in the top a little bit. It could be here. Sorry. I could put it, for example, here. See that? And refresh the page. Okay. Okay. So now we refresh the page. Okay. So the element is here. Imagine I will give a border for that element. 2 pixel. Slide. Right. Great. Then let's say width 100%. Save it. Then refresh. Great. Here's the element. When we scroll up, it will stick in the place. Okay, in that place. I scroll up. For example, I will increase the element here and here. Save it and reload the page here. So when we scroll up, okay, I will scroll up, then it will stick in the place that we have said. So it's sticky means when we arrive to the value we have given, it will stick in that place. So its place is here. Look, here is the space. So its place is here. So for example, if you have a header or sticky header, you could change it from here, for example, and see top 0. Okay, and then refresh. Then when you scroll up, it will stick in the top, like the header of the top. So this is what we call it with sticky. Okay, we have another thing. For example, imagine I will delete all these things. I hope the position element is clear and great. Okay, so imagine I need to for example to put something over something. Okay, let's imagine that I have here an image or anything. For example, let's say a text, and over the text we have another text. Okay, so let's see here I will create an image. Okay, then in the image we have, for example, this image. Great. And let's see that and see what we have here. Great. Then I need to write some text over that image. I need to write, for example, let's change the image. I need a big image. Let's see, CSS. This is the image. Great. Fresh. This is the image that we will work with. So I need to write some text over that image. I will say, for example, here h1, and I will write inside it, this is text over image. Sorry, the spelling is image. See that? Refresh, and here we are. It's over there. Okay, let's change the color to, for example, to green. So let's come here and see h1 color to, for example, which color we will take. Red, yellow. It would be great if we change it to yellow. So here we are. So this is the text that we have. I need the text to be button here over the image. How we could adjust that thing? We could adjust it with position. So I will say position, and we will say, for example, absolute, and we would say from top we could put it, for example, let's see, 30 pixel. Sorry, 30 pixel. Okay, then save it, reload it here, and see what we have. So it's here over the image. So we could write the text over the image, and it would be like that. Great.